Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the world. Lovely. This is exciting. This is adventurous. This is a whole new life cycle. You might be getting ready to travel too. You know, everybody's been in lockdown or just kind of stuck at home, barely going out. Maybe you're getting ready to take a trip. But let's read on. Let's find out more. I could change my mind at any moment. It might just be a new life cycle, or it could be travel for some and a new life cycle for others. So Capricorn, up here in your highest energy is the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. It's like you're ready to move forward. You got your back to us. You're looking out there. You're looking forward. There's 3 ships out there in the ocean. You probably, I don't know if you can see them, but you're like looking out there and wondering which ship is for you, if one is. But wanting one of these ships to come in. Now, it's like I got several cards for travel, and by water, it feels like, if there is travel. So anyway, next to the Three of Wands is the Seven of Cups. We have confusion in love. It's become a burden. So it's like you feel like you've been picking the wrong cups. It looks like you have been. Many people, almost everybody does. These cups of love all have something else in them. And this creates confusion because usually these love relationships don't work out. You want a cup that can hold a lot of love or have something as beautiful as a flower, not like jewels, not like mushrooms, not like somebody else. You know, it's just like all these cups are tainted in their own way. That had become a burden for you. I feel like you need to get away from it. You need to drop these wands. That's what's so nice about the Ten of Wands is there's no 11. And you can only carry that burden of confusion and love for so long before you just drop them and say like, well, I'm done with this. This is just too much weight on my shoulders. You can drop them one by one or all at once. Looking out there over the ocean, okay? Ready to move forward here. This is your highest energy card. It goes with the world. So entering a new life cycle. This is what you're ready to do, is the Ace of Cups. Right under there. This is a lot of love. This is a good cup of love. All this water is emotions. All water is emotional. So, you're looking out there wondering if there is a true cup of love out there for you. You are entering this new life cycle. I still think for some of you, you're going to travel. So it's like you're going to free yourself from this burden and take a trip someplace. So next to the World card is the Chariot. That's why I'm saying this. The Chariot is a card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. But it's mostly about moving forward. The Chariot can move forward pretty fast. So that's telling me you might just drop those wands all at once and just like get up and go. Either emotionally, spiritually, or physically. You know, and physically, this could be part of your healing process. This could be part of your dropping your wands. Get a breath of fresh air. Just let this burden go. You may need to take a little trip. But for those of you who aren't taking the trip, you are entering a new life cycle. And you are going to drop those wands anyway. So under the Ace of Cups is the Five of Swords. This is looking back at somebody. See, this is why you're carrying that burden up here. This is why you're confused about love. You're looking back at somebody that got away or that you let get away. So there's somebody you haven't forgotten about here. You have all the truth and the clarity, but you keep looking back. Now, this is under the Ace of Cups. I think you still have feelings for someone. I think that is part of the burden that you're carrying, is you still have feelings for someone. You're still like dreaming and hoping that they will return. Next to the Five of Swords is the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands is under the World card, this new life cycle or travel. I think it could be both, for a lot of you. Because I feel like both is in this reading. The Six of Wands is like engagement. It's like celebrating love for another. See all these wands coming up in the background? These are other people cheering for your happiness, cheering for your happiness in love. Now with the Ace of Cups being here, and you're looking back at somebody, I feel like that you had this relationship with someone prior, but it turned out it just wasn't an equal exchange of love. It became a burden. You broke up. You need to get over this. You're in a place of the Five of Pentacles, feeling alone, lonely, rejected, out in the cold, so to speak. And it's right next to the Six of Wands. So, and this Six of Wands, right on the same line is you're looking back. Let me see what's happening here. I do feel like you're getting over a spoiled love relationship, one that went awry, okay? And it becomes a burden because you really had deep feelings for whoever this is you keep looking back at. But I feel like you're going to find the courage and the strength to move forward and drop those wands. However you need to do it. You may need to take a trip. You may just ready to enter a new life cycle because you need to get out of this Five of Pentacles energy. Let's take out the second half of this reading, Capricorns. So up here in your highest energy is the Page of Swords. Yeah, your guard is up, for sure. Pretty fiercely. I mean, the Page of Swords is in self-protection mode. And looking right at that Ten of Wands, that burden. I think you need to let it go. It's hard. It's hard to swing the sword because you still have feelings for whoever this is you're thinking about. Right next to the Page of Swords is Temperance. Now, Temperance is the card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart, the person you're looking back at's chart somewheres. But more importantly, this is your guardian angels and spirit guides working really hard to help you get balanced. This past relationship has really thrown you off. You got one foot in the water, one foot on the land. So one foot is very emotional in the waters here. The other foot is grounded and on the land. Temperance is trying to get you to get both feet up on the land. They want you to get grounded, okay? They want you to get balanced. Because right here, it's like, you could fall in the water. It's not balanced. Temperance works hard here. You are in this state, and they're trying to get you out of this state right here. This Eight of Swords. This is an illusion of feeling trapped in your thoughts. You can walk out. You can ask for help. And I think that's exactly what you're going to do in entering this new life cycle. I think that you need to get these thoughts behind you of love. I mean, you keep looking back at somebody, and in order to move forward, you need to break this cycle. And that's what Temperance is trying to help you do. Your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're helping to set you free. Under the Page of Swords is the Two of Swords. Yeah, you've just been kind of, you're guarding your heart. You haven't been living your life the way you should be living your life. I can feel that definitely here. You have your swords up, just like the Page of Swords. Swords are up, self-protection mode. Arms are across the heart, not letting any love in because, oh my gosh, they could hurt you. And blindfolded, not even wanting to look at it. Not wanting to even look at moving forward. You've been blocking yourself from moving forward because you've been stuck in this Eight of Swords. This illusion of all these thoughts you just can't seem to get rid of, that's holding you in one place. Well, you're breaking the cycle. You're definitely breaking the cycle. This is the Knight of Cups. Now, it falls under Temperance. It's right between the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Again, look at all those thoughts that you've been going through here. Truthful, truth, honesty, hurtful, just continuous thoughts. Anytime you have time alone, you've been trapped in that. Like I said, they got the Eight of Swords, you got the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Cups right between the Two of Swords, blocking, having to deal with all this and move forward. Okay. This is, what you keep thinking of. This is why you can't move forward. You can't get this other person off your mind. This Knight of Cups, right under Temperance. They came in with a real sincere love offer. So if you're wondering about that, no, they weren't using you or anything like that. There was nothing like that going on. They were very sincere, male or female, when they approached you, or you approached them. Very sincere. They might be coming back in, maybe. Temperance might be working on getting them to come back in. But regardless, I think you're getting out of this energy, regardless. This could be old energy that you're hanging on to. And I more believe this is old energy you're hanging on to because of what's all around this Knight of Cups. And right under it is this Two of Pentacles, all that confusion. You're all over the place in your mind. Look at those rocky waters. Those ships are just bouncing around on those waters. And these pentacles, it's like, one day you could be like, well, good riddance, let them go. And the other day you're like, God, I miss them so much, and you could be going back and forth like this, all about this Knight of Cups. And that's really how I feel this whole reading is. You've been blocking your love. You've been blocking handing out your love. We got the Nine of Cups right below the Two of Swords. All this love, nine cups, you got on a shelf behind you, and that's where it's staying. But I tell you, you're going to drop those wands and you enter in a new life cycle. And this new life cycle does involve the Ace of Cups. And I do think that perhaps there is someone else coming in. I don't see who it is yet, unless they're a water sign or Sagittarius or Cancer. I don't really think the cards are yet talking about who it is that's coming in. But I do think that real love is coming in because it's next to your new life cycle card. You might meet somebody if you're going on a trip, okay? Because it looks like some of you are going on a trip here. You may meet somebody on that trip, or you may just learn how to just love yourself. I don't know. That's what I think is going on here. Next to the Nine of Cups is, like I said, that Two of Pentacles. Very confused. Like one day it's like, oh, maybe I am ready to love again. The next day you're like, no, not ready, not ready. It's because you're still stuck in that Eight of Swords energy there. But you're going to leave all this behind, and thank goodness it's for Temperance. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are really helping you to be able to leave all this behind, to drop all these wands. We have the Queen of Cups right next to, remember I said that all this confusion, one day you feel this way about who you keep looking back at, and the next day you feel another way. So you have a lot of confusion. This Queen of Cups is right below the Nine of Swords, all those thoughts. The Queen of Cups is water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So we have Cancer here, water here. But this is about trying to get answers to all your love questions. All this confusion, this is high in your energy. Like picking the wrong cups. So you have a lot of questions about that. And this is what you're looking at. I really feel like a lot of you are taking a trip. Just to get away, to renew yourself, to regenerate. And I think that is really what I see here. Like I say, if you're not taking the trip, you are finding your own way with your help from your guardian angels and spirit guides. You're going to find your own way to drop these wands and enter this new life cycle. And be ready to hand out your love again, because you've been keeping it. You've been keeping it behind you. You've been in this energy here of going nowheres. But you're going to change. You're entering this new life cycle. And so, wow, the Capricorn, this is your reading. And it looks like you're going to find the strength to with the help of your guardian angels and spirit guides, to enter a new life cycle. And in order to enter this new life cycle, some of you may be taking a trip.